All right, folks. Today, we're checking out the Geekom Megamini G1, a gaming mini-PC that's small in size but packs a serious punch. This little beast is powered by an Intel i9-1390H and comes with an NVIDIA RTX 4060 featuring 8 GB of RAM and a whopping 242 AI TOPS. If you're looking for something a bit more budget-friendly, there's also an i7-1360H version. Both models come with 32 GB of DDR5 RAM. The storage varies though, 2 TB for the i9 version and 1 TB for the i7. Of course, you also get Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.2. But sorry, no fancy fingerprint sensor here. Powering this bad boy is a 330-watt power supply. Now, let's talk about size. At 15 by 15 by 25 centimeters, the G1 is a bit chunkier than your typical mini-PC. But hey, it makes up for it with style. Geekom clearly put some thought into the design. But let's be real, looks aren't everything. What about performance? The G1 has a maximum power consumption of 250 watts. Inside, the Intel i9-1390H can boost up to 5.4 GHz and boasts 14 cores, 20 threads, and 24 megabytes of Intel Smart Cache, all while sipping on a max of 45 watts. As for the RTX 4060, this is the laptop version, which made some people skeptical about the need for water cooling. Even so, it draws up to 120 watts and comes with 3072 CUDA cores. Geekom heavily emphasizes its AI capabilities, which is a nice touch. Cooling-wise, you've got a big 120mm fan in the back and a smaller 70mm fan hidden up top. When running 3D Mark's Speedway benchmark, the CPU and GPU work together to push out a respectable 2,670 points. Battlefield benchmarks suggest 85+ FPS, while Fortnite estimates around 50+ FPS. Running Firestrike benchmarks, the G1 scores 23,075 in the standard test, 12,427 in Firestrike Extreme, and 5,950 in Firestrike Ultra. Even at the highest settings, it still ranks as legendary. Storage is covered with a Phison SSD, boasting write speeds of 6,497.90 megabytes per second and read speeds of 6,959.11 megabytes per second. Translation: it's fast. So what can this thing actually do? Well, with an RTX 4060, you can expect solid gaming performance. In Steel Nomad, it scores 2,297 points. The G1 started as a Kickstarter project from Chinese mini-PC maker Geekom, and early reviews weren't exactly glowing. The main complaints? Loud fans and the questionable benefits of its water cooling system. Now that it's in full production, things seem to have improved, but some of those early doubts remain. The water cooling supposedly holds 360 milliliters of liquid. Now, let's talk about something super important. RGB lighting. The G1 glows a lot. The massive rear fan is lit up. The front and side windows also light up, along with some top-mounted LEDs. However, there's not much customization. You can turn off the window lights, but the fan stays lit. If you're not a fan of bright PCs, this might not be for you. The front of the G1 has a small display showing system info like GPU usage, but it's not a touchscreen and you can't change what it displays. You get 14 external connections. If you use USB-C for display output, you'll be running off the Intel integrated graphics, not the 4060. To get the most out of the GPU, stick to HDMI. The G1 weighs a hefty 3.7 kilograms. That's a lot for something mini, but still portable enough for LAN parties. And let's be honest, it'll definitely turn heads. At its core, the Megamini G1 is built for 1080p gaming. The price might suggest higher ambitions, but the hardware says otherwise. Sure, you can push higher resolutions, but it'll come at the cost of FPS. The 4060 inside isn't as restricted as typical laptop versions. It's allowed to draw up to 120 watts, meaning it can outperform many 4060-powered laptops, which are often heavily power-limited. Upgradability is another story. Unlike some mini-PCs, the G1 isn't exactly user-friendly when it comes to upgrades. The RAM and SSD are swappable, but that's about it. If you didn't grab one during the Kickstarter campaign, you might have to hunt one down on eBay, where prices are already dropping by around €600. And who knows, maybe an AMD-powered Megamini G2 is on the horizon. For now, though, if you're after a flashy, powerful, and somewhat unconventional mini-PC, the G1 might just be for you. Just be prepared to pay a premium for style. So, what do you think? Is the Megamini G1 worth the hype, or is it all just LED smoke and mirrors? Let me know in the comments. Before I go, yes, my water tubes are way too empty. I will request a tutorial on how to fill them. It's a new product, so I'm hoping I'll get an answer soon because those tubes look so sad and empty in their current state. But for now, see you in the next one.